They're waiting for Dennis. Does that sound like Dennis? Yeah, here he comes.
Dennis.
Come on, Dennis. You've got a mic there to put on one side.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely. How you doing? This is great. Look at this.
He never gets older, does he?
No, he gets younger.
I try.
He gets younger.
I try to get older.
You all right with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All set.
All set. They've probably gone to sleep down the other end.
1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 volume. Is that all right for you? Oh, you're not doing it. Okay.
He's my video guy.
Ah, that's perfect. I'll put this way, this side. Right.
We're all set, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all
Brilliant.
set. He's probably trying to get the sound level right.
Right, so if we just testing 1 2 3. Hi Dennis, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Chess, how are you?
Yeah, good. What are you doing?
What
What are you doing in Aberdeen?
you
This
know,
is a coincidence, isn't it? Bumping into you.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you guys what you're doing, right? And leave it. Hey, is
Just
it?
setting the live stream that now you know.
Oh, Christ.
And welcome back to the control centre. I hope some of you watched the last show when we had Gillard Atzmond and the Orient House Ensemble on, and hopefully Gillard will be dropping in a little bit later on. The next act on stage is Shez Raja Collective with Dennis Rowlands, and I'm delighted to say that I've dragged them away from setting up for a few minutes to come and just say hi and greet us. Shez, great to see you here. Dennis, well, Shez's first visit down here. Dennis, I think a third, if I remember
I think
rightly.
it's the third.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit of a veteran here.
Right.
And no doubt you're going to have a great time today,
Oh,
Shez.
thanks,
No
Dennis.
doubt.
Well, it's great to be here, and it's an honour to be part of your amazing event, Mike. So we're really excited, and it's fantastic to have Dennis on board for this one. We've been collaborating a lot over the past few months.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun because you know we've played together in various guises over the last year even, haven't we? Shez has come and played in my new funk group, and so I'm more than happy and excited to be playing with the collective this time. So I know it's going to be fireworks a little later.
It's going to be great. What I love about working with Dennis, because we've been talking for many years with the plan and the hope and the dream of collaborating together, and then suddenly, from about 9 months ago, we found lots of opportunities. As
Yes.
Dennis said, I've been playing in his band. Dennis is playing in my band quite a bit these days, and we've got a very similar energy level and a similar chemistry, and it is wonderful when we play live.
I think Shez jumps around a little more than me. I'm a little older than Shez, and he jumps. He's definitely the younger man.
Why do you look younger than me, Dennis?
Yeah,
I've
no.
never quite worked that one out.
No. You know, again, musically, you know, it's a great thing. It's a great thing to feel Shez's style of music and to feel the Indo jazz fusion, the heavy on the funk, heavy on the bass lines, really sort of taking it to a new place, and a new place for me, and I'm sure a new place for a lot of the audience,
Right.
who will definitely feel, you know, the energy of where he's coming from. So
It's nice to see such a great trombonist and bass player coming together like that. I have a key question, and I mean, because you are both very well known, you go on some of the top stages round and about. We are a small festival by anybody's standards, and we're down in South Wales. I mean, you've been last year. I think you played at the festival.
Yes, I did.
And you even played at the club once on a
Yes.
Sunday lunch, if I remember rightly.
That's right.
I remember you played Happy Birthday to somebody. And you were keen to come down as well. I mean, what attracts you to coming down here when there are so many big openings, you know, in the cities in particular?
Well, I mean, I was going to say, Dennis, I think, you know, where I am as a musician now, I mean, my goal really is to continue to make music that's raw, real, from the heart, and to share that with as many people as possible. And as a musician, I find it a real privilege when you have the opportunities to travel far and wide, and not so far as well, with your music. So it's a real honour to be here in Abergavenny today. We're strolling around the town a little bit earlier. It's a beautiful place, wonderful setting. We've met some amazing people. We've not played a note yet, and I'm already having a fantastic time.
Right.
So it's just a great experience so far.
Yes, I mean, for me, it's very much, it's a great thing to be at the grassroots level, and I think it's important to play at festivals such as this. Mainly because I always, and I don't know if you feel the same, it's the sense of community that you have on the grassroots level, and that energy only spreads out, and I've no doubt that, you know, the more we do situations like this, the more we promote, and the more we just let people know about Abergavenny. You know, Abergavenny. The more we let people know, you know, I'm sure that, you know, the festival will grow into a major festival in the region and beyond.
Right, that's good. I won't hold you up much more because I know you've got to go and set up, and we have a lot to look forward to, and I'm very much looking forward to it. What have you got planned for this evening?
For this evening, well, some new music, Mike, actually.
Right.
So it's effectively split into two parts. So we're going to be playing a lot of music from our latest album, Gurutopia, which features not one but two global jazz legends, Mike Stern and Randy Brecker. So we're really proud of that album. We're going to be showcasing some of the material today, with Dennis, of course, providing his own unique, amazing interpretation of that material. Plus, we've set ourselves a bit of a challenge. So towards the first half of the set, we're playing some brand new material. And this is for an album that's coming out sometime in the future, with two unbelievable guests as well, which will include Trilok Gertu, Indian percussion guru, and also Wayne Krantz, the New York wonder whiz guitarist. So very exciting times.
Right. Well, that's something well and truly to look forward to. Thank you both for coming to see us. I know you've got a very short time to set up between the stage acts. I'm going to just introduce you to some of our local musicians very quickly now. Back in the middle of July, we got 5 of the local guys to go around Abergavenny and just blow and play in, I think, 18 or 19 of the independent shops.
Brilliant.
We carved it into 4 little videos, and I've put one on there now just to have a
Fantastic.
quick look at.
Great.
Hopefully, if technology works well, we can see one of them. This is one of them now coming up.
Yeah.
Super.
Lovely guys.
Mike, thanks so much.
What makes me love you the way that I do? Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing in the world as sweet as a boy like you. Gee, baby, ain't I good for you? Bought you a fur coat for Christmas, diamond rings, big Cadillac, and everything. Love makes me want you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good
I hope you enjoyed that. That was one of 4 videos made from tripping around town with 5 local musicians. And the last time I looked, they had attracted something like 10,000 people watching them, which is quite amazing. I'm moving on. Delighted to welcome now a couple of people who have been playing here today, and they did play at the club about a year ago at a guess, and I thought it would be really nice if they could join us. So I'm pleased to welcome Sarah Meek and Guy Shotton over here. Is it a year since you were down at club, or am I?
March. I think it was March, was it? February?
Earlier this year.
Oh, earlier this year.
Yeah.
So it's not a year yet, is it? By a long shot. No. It's been a long weekend. It's March, and you're doing quite a lot together, aren't you?
Yeah.
One way and another.
Yeah, we're gigging quite a lot, and kind of starting on like got some projects going together, and
we got more duo stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Which will be good, and we're working on getting like a few tracks together that we could record and then release. You know, so yeah.
yeah, been doing a lot of like new arrangements
Lovely.
of things, of standards, and then our own music. So yeah, it's great.
We look forward to that. And any recording of that, or?
Yeah, well, we're hoping to do it. The deadline we sort of set up penciled in is before Christmas.
Right.
So before Christmas we'll have something out, hopefully. Yeah.
Now I know you've had a busy time already, but you've kindly agreed to come and give us one number. What are you going to do? What are you going to play?
I Got It Bad.
Yeah, it's an arrangement that Guy came up with. I got it bad with that. I got it bad, and that ain't good.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep, that's lovely.
Never treats me warm and gentle the way he should. I got it bad and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood. I got it bad
a Monday comes around, I end up where I started out, just crying my poor heart out. He don't love me like I love him, nobody could. I got it bad and that ain't good. I got it bad and that ain't good.
Very, very good. Thank you very much. And I think you told me earlier you got family in Spain, is it?
Yes.
Listening to this live.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. We'll say hi, Mum. Well, let's take another short break and watch another of the videos we recorded around town. And this is probably the one that was shot in the marketplace, I think. Change over. Thank you very much, guys.
Why have I been waiting for so long? I prayed each night for someone exactly like you. I don't need much money on a show or two. Played each night for someone exactly like you. You make me feel so grand. I want to spend the world with you. You make me understand. Those dreams I'm dreaming, feels I'm feeling. And now I know her mother taught me to be true. She meant me for someone exactly like you. She meant me for someone exactly like you.
It's
Telling
that the link is it get a lot of airplays in America,
Okay.
and we
right.
did the one tour here,
All right.
and
You can tell us about it.
yeah,
And it is a great pleasure to welcome Gillard Axman, who's just been blowing us out on stage, and hopefully you've got a bit of energy left.
yeah, just to drive myself and a band to London.
You go back tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah, the energy of it all. Tell me, I really wanted you to come down and come along here because you were at our first festival in 2013.
and it is more than that. I think that one of the first places I played in the UK when I came over 23 years ago was here.
In Abergavenny?
Yeah.
Was it the Leisure Centre by any chance?
Maybe, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think I remember that, and we used to have a group of youngsters
Yeah.
called John Henry's Cool Cats, or the Cool Cats as they
Yeah.
got known, and I can remember you coming down and playing with them in a rehearsal, and then I think some of them came up and watched you in the Leisure
Yeah,
Centre.
and when I came here, it was, they made it kind of into an international event.
Yes.
It was kind of in the street.
Yeah.
Welcome, Gilad Atzmon. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
Yeah, it was really. John Gibbons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he around?
John's not in Abergavenny at the moment, but he lives quite close.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was involved. He brought
He had
it
a
down.
funeral kind of car. I don't know if he still has it.
Yes.
And he was driving us around, you know, which is it's a good idea for a musician to have a funeral car.
Yeah.
You always get to gigs on time.
Right.
People are kind of.
I'll let you. I resisted doing this, but I have a video of you playing with the Cool Cats 20 years ago.
Yeah, in the master class, I gave a master class or something.
you
Yeah.
did. It was. I think you took about 15 of them into a room about the size of a cupboard, and we,
Yeah.
and we videoed it.
Yeah. You mentioned it once. Yeah.
I
You
did.
don't have it here.
I should have brought it and played it, but
I would like
you
to
might
see
have
it.
shot me.
Yeah.
So tell me, what I mean, 2013. We just started with a festival. It's the first
Yeah.
one. We were outside in the cold.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it.
And do you remember the line? I mean, you were not with the Orient House ensemble then. You were the Power Cats, was it? Or I think you were
Yeah.
Gilad Atzmon's Power Cats, if I remember rightly.
And I try to remember what was the Power Cuts. Who else was with me there? Asaf, I think.
Asaf was there. Yes.
And Ross Stanley.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Asaf's been down several
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And so, what have you been doing now since 2013?
Oh, I recorded a few albums. I recorded The Whistleblower,
I've got a copy of that.
and we did a very big tour with it. And then I recorded, I think that even before The Whistleblower, I recorded Songs of the Metropolis. That was a very successful album. And then I produced a few things.
Right.
And recently I recorded this album, Talinka,
Talinka, yeah.
which I'm very, very proud of. It get a lot of airplay in America,
Right.
as well as here. And we did kind of a tour here already, and I think that we are going to play quite a lot with it. It's a combination of jazz combined with folk and Baroque music.
Baroque.
Baroque. One of our musicians, Jenny Bliss. She's an incredible Baroque musician. So she's pretty much a total genius.
Wow.
Every instrument she touches, she plays kind of spot on, even beyond spot on. It's like really strong musician. In this band, she's playing viola da gamba, the Baroque cello, and the Baroque violin, and the Baroque flute.
Really?
Yaron plays bass. I play, in the gigs I play accordion, bass clarinet, soprano, and guitar. And my wife sings.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So that's a packed album, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one we'll put on display.
So yeah, and 2 days ago we started the Spirit of Train, which is this is what we played here tonight, and we really believe in it. We can see how every night how we. Did it remind you a bit of Coltrane?
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, you've always been a fan of Coltrane.
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I can remember some of the early
Yeah, but
stuff.
you know, for me to pick up the tenor again, it's a bit of a. It's frightening.
Yeah.
It's frightening. Anyway, and in between, I'm writing my books. I published this one,
Which
and
is
Being in Time.
Being in Time.
As you remember, the Wandering Ooh was kind of a very
Yes.
big bestseller.
I still have a copy of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and this is basically the Wandering 2. It's the sequel, and some people weren't very happy with the Wandering Ooh, and they tried to stop me, and they couldn't because there was nothing there. They could stop.
They should have known better than
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try.
No. You know, we have very strict laws in this country. about 8 speeches, which I'm very happy about. And they said, "Oh, it's hateful." Is it hateful? All right, where? You know, and they couldn't find anything. And this one, they don't even try. So they went for my music.
Right.
They tried to stop me playing. Did you get any letters?
No problem at all. I saw some correspondence, but I got no problems.
You got some correspondence?
No, I just saw
okay,
copies
okay,
of
okay.
stuff. So you're back blowing the alto?
I'm still blowing the alto, you know, but in the next 2 years I probably play a lot of tenor.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a kind of, you know, you have to get into it and you have to find what is the right mouthpiece for you. Now, alto and tenor, it's a big difference.
Right.
Not many people play alto and tenor
And
for a
'cause you-
reason.
And your other love is soprano.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you still play the piano at all?
Yeah. I'm not very good at it.
Well, you
But,
always say that, but it
I'm
normally goes down
effective.
very well.
I'm effective,
Yeah.
you know. So if I'm doing something in a band, I know what colors to produce, and I'm doing it. But I'm not an accordionist. I'm an accordion owner.
Right. Right.
But you know that they say that a real gentleman is someone who can play the accordion and doesn't. And I'm the complete opposite, you know.
Right.
I can't play the accordion and I insist to do it every night.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I love the sound of it. It's a
Yeah.
very special instrument. It's different. It's, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what about the next 5 years?
I never know. I never know.
Yeah.
I really love playing.
Yeah.
And as you probably know, this business, the show business, is finished. It is shrinking.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow we are playing more, and we even sell more CDs.
Really?
I was shocked. Yesterday we played the last 2 nights we played in London in the Vortex, and it was packed. And we sold a lot of CDs, and usually Londoners don't buy CDs, you know. So we do something that makes people feel that they have to take us home. We give everything.
Right.
You can see it on stage. By the way, Shez is completely different music, but it's the same thing. I don't know if you saw it before. You'll see it tonight. He also gives everything.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, the band is.
And he's got Dennis on with him as well.
Yeah.
They were in here just now having a chat and talking
Yeah.
about what they've got lined up.
Yeah.
It's,
So, yeah, I used to play with them a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's great you've dropped in to see us.
Yeah.
It's fabulous you've come down to the festival.
Pleasure.
And I was honoured because you phoned me up.
Yeah.
And I gave you the date and you said, oh, I'm booked, and I think it was one of the top line London clubs.
Yeah.
And you phoned me back 30 minutes later and said, I've switched the dates.
Yeah, we took it, which was frightening because, you know, it's the worst night in the year to play in a club.
Yeah.
It's the end of August. Nobody is in town. Nobody wants, you know, jazz now. And we were lucky. We were sold out 2 nights, so it was perfect.
Excellent.
Nice one.
Pleasure to see you again.
Great, man. Keep
Cheers,
it swinging.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Take that one off. I don't want you to trip over on that.
To pull the entire studio.
Lovely.
Nice one.
Take care now.
Listen to Talinka and.
I will, thank you. Yeah.
Nice one. Great.
Okay.
Bye bye.
I've got to find Ian. Come on, Ian. Let's get you mic'd up, my son. Cheers now, thank you. Have a seat, Ian. Don't you move from there. Come and sit down, my man.
So we use notes, if you like.
Yeah, you can, of course you can. You go? Let me just collect you up. You're my last guinea pig. It's a pleasure to welcome a regular of the club. I think you probably have been to more club events and more festival events than anybody else, Mr. Ian Mann from the Jazzman, and who better to bring along and ask some searching questions about where we're going, and I think you've probably written about 4 or 5 miles about us over the years. So Ian, thank you for dropping in. I know you're covering all the events and you're taking time out for that, and I'm really grateful. Have you enjoyed the festival so far?
Excellent, as always.
As always,
Yeah.
I primed you for a compliment. What do you see as the ethos of Wall to Wall? Because you were there right at the beginning when we made our own marquee, which fell on people, and we've moved on a little bit from that, but we've tried to keep, I think, some sort of core. I don't know whether it's there still or not.
I think it is. There's so many qualities. I like the variety of the festival.
Right.
To begin with, so many different styles of music. You've had everything from trad jazz to fusion to bebop and different styles of world jazz. And I like that. I like that variety. I don't want to see the same thing over and over again.
Right.
So mixing it up the way it is mixed up, I think is excellent. Instrumental jazz, vocal jazz, it's all there. I like that.
I think you've even come
like
up
the
to me
mix of
on
styles.
on the odd occasion
Yeah.
and said, I'm not sure if that is jazz. Yeah. But one of the problems of a small club is if you're going to attract both local and national and even some international players down here, you have to develop, and you've watched us moving in certain directions, and this year we took the big step of this, the streaming, the stage music and stuff from this room as well, live. How do you see that as a development?
The streaming.
Yeah.
Well, as I said to you when we spoke before, my only concern with it would be that people see it as the easy way out. They can sit and watch it at home,
Right.
and don't pay to come and see it. That's the only thing. The only sort of thing that can be detrimental is the possible lack of paying customers, I guess. But then, how many views have you had?
I think the first night, within a few hours, we had about 1,000 views, or nearly 1,000 views of the video. And certainly our numbers are up. So hopefully that's the way. We can just try it and see it, I guess.
Yeah, but it's getting the name of the festival out there, isn't it? And making people aware of it.
Yes.
And aware of the town as well, of course, which is one of your aims, I think.
Yes,
as well. Yeah.
We want to promote the host
Have a good
venue,
venue.
if you like, as well as the festival. And one way of doing that is to get it out on the web, online. And let's watch this space, I suppose, on that. I'm gonna play a little game with you now, if I can, because you've been to all of the festivals we've run so far. So it's 2013, 14, 15, 16. So we won't include 17 in the game yet. But if I went through them with 2013 maybe, and I know I warned you on this, so you've got a couple of notes on it.
I have,
What sticks out in your mind from each of those years, going from 2013? And I thought I'd play Desert Island Gig.
Yeah.
So each year you could pick just one.
Just one.
To take with you on your video to your desert island.
Yeah.
So if we went from 2013, which was the humble start.
Yeah, 2013 at the Swan.
At the Swan.
Yeah. Well, I think the pick of those had to be the Sarah Gillespie one, which Gilad played at as well, of course, who's just been on. Yeah, and the chemistry between those two was great, on stage chemistry.
Right.
And all the banter.
Right.
And of course the music was fantastic too.
Right.
So that's got to be the one from that first year, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to 2014. What struck your mind in 2014?
Well, that's a difficult one to pick, 2014, because there was so much going on in so many different places.
It was.
Yeah, it was all over town, wasn't it?
It was a step too quickly.
Yeah. two that stood out for me were actually fairly local ones that
Right.
year, which was the fusion band. I think they were called Group X that Kerry Williams put together, the trumpeter.
Oh yes, they played.
And they played outdoors
yeah,
and
yeah.
all about the groove, and
Mm-hmm.
that was really funky and surprisingly fun and completely different to anything I'd seen Kerry do before.
Right.
So that one stood out, and the other one was Moonlight Saving Time with Emily Wright,
Yes.
fairly local again as well, I think.
Yes.
Bristol
Mm.
area, yeah, and nicely crafted songs, well sung and played, and
I think she was playing
that,
outside as well,
like
wasn't
that
she?
as well. That was outdoors as well. Yeah.
I think she was
Yeah.
competing with the bells of a wedding.
Oh, the church bells.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think everybody had to compete with those every
yeah,
hour,
yeah,
or half hour.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think the wedding complained about the jazz, and the jazz complained about the wedding, and they never got resolved. Okay, so that's which one of those do you want to pick for your Desert Island gig?
Musically, probably Moonlight Saving Time, I
Right.
guess. But I did enjoy Kerry's as well, I have to say.
He won't mind if
Yeah,
you pick
yeah,
second,
yeah.
right? Okay, let's move on to 15.
15. Oh, I've got a list again there.
Okay.
Can I mention more than one?
Of course you
Yeah,
can, yeah.
yeah.
But I'm only going to let you take one.
Yeah. Well, that year I enjoyed Radio Banska from
Yes.
Bristol, sort of world jazz, folk and
Yes.
world jazz
They
again.
did they play at the Market Hall or
That was at the Kings.
The Kings?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
'Cause I can remember you saying to me afterwards that you put money on us bringing them back again for a club night, which we did.
Yeah, most of those were the Kings that year, I think, weren't they? Yeah, Emily Saunders, I thought was excellent as well, the singer, vocalist,
Yeah.
very adventurous vocalist,
Yes.
and a terrific band with her, which I think had Byron Wallen on trumpet, as I recall. Yeah. Remy Harris as well.
Well, Remy Harris is
Yeah.
always a favourite.
Yeah, always a favourite.
For
Yeah,
this trio. Mm.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that year you had Zoe Schwartz and Sarah Gillespie again.
Sarah
Yeah.
Gillespie and
Yeah.
Zoe Schwartz
Yeah, they,
closed
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Saturday on at the Kings. Yes.
yeah, so that's hard to pick one as well.
So which one are you going to pick?
I can't pick Sarah twice, can I? So maybe Emily Saunders for that one, I think.
You're going
Yeah.
for the vocalists, aren't you?
Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you
So I don't,
never struck me as veering towards the vocalist.
Yeah.
You like your instrumental
yeah.
work. So that we got last year.
Who did we have last year? I don't know. Well, I've got a note for that actually.
Can't remember who we had that. Well, Dennis was here last year. I can remember that.
He was
Yeah,
indeed with
yeah.
Liam
Yes.
on the on the organ, filling in for Ross.
Mm.
Yes, I think probably pick that one out. I think for last year.
I remember Dennis was here. He was sitting here recording it just now.
And then Liam was here again this year, of course, on Friday night. So
Yes.
nice
Yeah.
tie up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Dennis for last year, I think. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to ask you who you want to pick this year, because unless you want to put a name of something you really enjoyed this year so far. I mean,
I just enjoyed Get Out. That was terrific. Enjoyed Ian Shaw this afternoon too. Very entertaining. You've got another great entertainer coming next
Shez.
with Shez Varger.
And Dennis with him,
yeah.
of course. Yes. Yeah.
And maybe Gilad. Will he get up and jam with them? Because I know he's played with Shez before.
He has,
Yeah,
and in
yeah.
fact, who knows?
Yeah, yeah, quite. Yeah, who does know with Gilad? Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to really put you on the spot now and say, which of those are you going to pick as your one top desert island gig? You can take them all, but you can only have one top favourite. Which one will it be?
I'd probably pick the Sarah Gillespie one from the first year. It's Sarah and Gilad, so two for the price of one, if you like.
Sarah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I had a guess you might do that,
Yeah,
and I also
yeah.
phoned you up and
Yeah,
asked you what you
yeah.
might go for, and I had 2 or 3 choices to pick.
Yeah.
And so I actually have a bit of a video there of Sarah, not at one of our festivals, but I poached it off the web,
Yeah.
singing How the West Was Won. which Gillard features on as well. So we'll have a little look at that, shall we?
Okay, great. Thank you.
And thank you very much for taking time out.
You're welcome.
foothills of my mountain, where the women just drink poison and the men just kick your jaw in.